All right. Hello, everybody. We are back for tutorial number 3 for the Mirth Cardi. This is Lana, aka Just Frog. So if you hear all the noises in the background, our neighbor is mowing his lawn finally. His grass is like 2 feet high. The nails will be clicking on the floor. Mom is trying to sleep because she goes to nights tonight. So let's get cracking on this. So I know I said I was going to start at 7:30, but I had to walk yarn over to a friend, and I had to eat, and of course I have coffee because you can't go without coffee. So we are starting this now. It's like 8 o'clock my time, and we are starting the armhole for the Cardi. So this is round 21 for the adult size. This is the biggest size they have. So I got my hook, I got my counter. I have scissors over there somewhere. Okay. So my stitch marker. There we go. For the armholes, it says to chain 1 and single crochet in same space. And then it wants us to chain 72. So the 72 is the armholes where you put your arms. This is the first set of 72. So let's go ahead and do that because it's going to take me a couple minutes here to get to that point. So we chain 1. Then you're going to do a single crochet in the same space. So we're going to do our single crochet around this double crochet. Like so. Now it says to chain 72. So bear with me while I count to 72 and hopefully I don't lose my numbers halfway through. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and 1 and 2. So there's our 72 chains. So it says skip 11 chain spaces. And then it wants you to single crochet in the next space. So count to 12 chain spaces, and that's the space that you're going to go into. Okay, so you're going to skip 11 and you're going to single crochet into the 12th chain space from where you did your single crochet. Okay, so we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is right here. So I insert my hook in there so I don't lose it. And we do our single crochet. So there we go. You made your very first armhole. Okay, so now it says chain 6, single crochet in next chain space 18 times. Okay, so this will take us over to where we need to do the next armhole. So you chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. So that was 1. Now I am going to, I won't have to worry about putting a, well, maybe I will anyways. Okay, so my stitch marker is going to go into this single crochet. So that's my beginning. Now I am going to grab another stitch marker just for this part here. Okay, so it said it wanted us to do the chain 6 single crochet in the next space 18 times. I just did the first one. So this, I'm just going to pull this and give my hook out for a second. So that was that was 1. So this would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this is the space I'm going to put my next stitch marker. So that is the space that I will be doing the last single crochet or chain 6 single crochet into. And then it will, I won't have to worry about keep counting as I go around. So now I'm going to cinch this back up a little bit. Grab your hook, put your hook in, make sure your yarn is pulling from facing you. So you're ready. And we are going to do the chain 6 single crochet in the next space all the way to that next stitch marker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, Christina. How are you? There's a single crochet. 1, 2, whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 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 2, Whoops. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, there's my stitch marker. So there was the 18 chain 6 spaces we just did. Okay, from the first armhole. Okay, now it says it wants us to chain 72 again, skip 11 chain spaces, and single crochet into next chain space. Okay, so before I do the chain 17, I'm just going to pull my yarn a little bit here, and I'm going to grab that stitch marker again, and I'm going to count those 11 spaces I'm supposed to skip and put my stitch marker in so I don't have to do it later. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So number 12 is what we are going to be single crocheting into when we are done the chain of 72. So, and this little fluffy bit here is where my yarn changes again. So it's adding one more string of pink in with the yellow. So it's probably more pink now than it is yellow, but there is still a little bit of yellow in there. I'm just going to give those a little bit of a twist with my finger so they flatten down a little bit. Okay, so this is our chain 72. So bear with me again while I count the 72 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and 1 and 2. Okay, now we're going to take this all the way over to where we placed our stitch marker, and we are going to do a single crochet into that space. Like so. There we go. And now we're going to do the bigger part we're going to do the chain 6 single crochet space 29 times. So that will bring us back to our beginning, and then when we get there, you're going to chain 3 and you're going to double crochet in the first single crochet to join the round, and that will be classified as a chain space as well. Okay, so let's do that right now. I can take this stitch marker out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there's the beginning again. So remember it said we had to chain 3 and do a double crochet into the single crochet to join. So we are going to do a chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we are going to do a double crochet into that single crochet. Okay, there was the end. So I'm just going to stick that back in there, and I'm going to just quickly check and see if I had 29 of those last chain 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, did I count? Did I miss that one when it dropped? Let's see. I might have an extra one in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And maybe I'm counting wrong. I keep dropping it. That's okay. Doesn't matter. So that was round 7 or round 21. So you just made the big, huge chain spaces for your arms to go through. Now that's a really big space. Makes it nice and easy for moving. So we are going to do round 22, and then it's only those 2 rounds, round 21 and 22 are the only 2 rounds that they classify as the armhole opening rounds. And then we're going to go into the 27 rounds of the collar and the front. Okay, so to do this next round, whoops, that was my phone. Okay, so this is where we left off. Now I'm just going to take a second here, and I'm going to take a drink of water after all that talking, or drink of coffee, sorry. Okay, so earlier when I got off work, before I did the video, I was having problems getting, I've been sending people that want their email address. I guess some of them are having a hard time receiving it. So what I have done now is I have put in on my YouTube channel, in my About tab, I have put a link for my Facebook. I have posted these 3 pictures for the pattern onto my Facebook page so that you can go onto those and you can right click on each picture and go save as, and then you can save them into your picture files and you will have them. You can print them out. You can just look at them on your computer or tablet or whatever you want to look at them on. And you'll have the full pattern with you. And you will have the kid size as well. I'm only doing the adult size, so whoops. Okay. So take one more drink. All right, let's get to this second round of the armholes. So it says to chain 1. All right. So we chain 1. I might need a little bit more. light. Oh, that's a little bit better. So we chained one. Now it says to single crochet in chain space, in same chain space. So you're going to single crochet into the chain space that you're already on top of. Where you're just going to do it around that double crochet for that space. And then it says to chain 6 and skip 3 chains. And you're going to single crochet into the next chain. So you're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I want you to skip 3 chains. So we're going to skip 1, 2, 3. And in this 4th one, we are going to do a single crochet. Like so. Okay, so this, I'm going to just move my stitch marker up to that chain we just made. That'll be the beginning of this round. Actually, I should put it in, let's just put it in the single crochet instead. Then it won't be all over the place. There we go. Now it says single or chain 6, skip 5 chains, and single crochet in the next chain 11 times. Okay, so we're not skipping 3, we're skipping 5 now, all the way to the other end, and you should have 11 of those. 12 in all if you count this very first chain one. So let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to go into this 6th chain. If I can get my hook in there. There we go. And you're going to do a single crochet. So this is why it's really good to not have your chains really, really tight, because you have to be able to go into those chain space, into those chains and do single crochets, because it'll be really hard if your tension's all over the place. So you want to make sure that you have that. So that was 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's the 6th one. That's 2. 6. 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's 3. There's 4. And there's 5. Oops. There's 6. and 7. There's 8. There's 9. There's 10. And there's 11. Okay, so you should have 12 chain spaces all together on this armhole. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now it says chain 6, single crochet in next chain space 18 times. Okay, so chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 1. So now if you want to do the same trick like we did with the arm, when we were doing the armhole chains, you can count the 18 and put your stitch marker in. So we just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And that brings us to the next armhole chain. So you can either put a stitch marker in there, or you can just go right up to that very last chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 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 and single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and crochet. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. 4, 5, 6, and single. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we were at the last one. Okay, so we're going to go back down here and take all those chains out again for our next step. So we made it to the other armhole, and it wants us to skip 3 chains, single crochet in the next chain of the armhole. Okay, so wait a second. Okay, it wants us to chain 6 first and skip 3 and single crochet in the next one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to skip 3 chains and go into the 4th one. And that's where you do your single crochet, like so. Okay. Now it wants us to repeat that whole other side like we did with the other one. It wants us to do a chain 6, skip 5 chains, and single crochet into the next chain 10 times. Okay, so there is our other armhole that we're going to be going across. All right. So 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into the next one. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do a single crochet. So we've done 2 already. We need to do 9 more. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. And there's number 3 done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, that was number 4. That was number 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, that was number 6. There's number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. And there's number 11. So we are back to the main body of it. We're done going over the armholes. So now it wants us to chain 6, single crochet in the next chain space 29 times. And then it wants us to chain 3 and double crochet in the first single crochet to join. Altogether, we would have 72 chain spaces. Okay, so chain 6, single crochet, 6, single crochet, chain 6, single crochet, chain 6, single crochet, chain 6, single crochet, single crochet, chain 6, single crochet, chain 6, single crochet, chain 6, single crochet, chain 6, single crochet. Okay, I'm going to let you guys catch up for just a second while I quickly run to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Don't leave me. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I am back. So let's just turn on a couple more lights here. It is starting to drop a little bit because it's getting darker. Just going to grab myself a sweater. And we will. I think that was a long enough bathroom break, hey? There we go. All right. So, take a drink. Okay. So we're still doing our chain 6s and single crochets all the way to the beginning now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. My fingers tangled in there too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet, and single crochet again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a single crochet. So we're almost back to the beginning. We just have this much left. Whoop, where to go? There's my stitch marker. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops, 4, 5, 6. Come on. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this will be the last one to single crochet into. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this out a little bit. I am going to stick my stitch marker in there for a second, and I am going to, just for curiosity's sake, count how many I did to see if there are actually 29, or if I have one extra like I did before. It could be just me, I don't know. So I should have 29 spaces, not counting this one at the armhole join. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Bingo! 29. See, I must have counted wrong before because I am getting what I'm supposed to right now. Every time I dropped the material out of my hands, I miscounted. So now it wants us to chain 3 and double crochet in the first single crochet to join. So chain 3, 2, 3, and we are going to do a double crochet right into this single crochet from the beginning of our round. Double crochet. There we go. Okay, so that was the end of that round. So you have just finished making your armholes for the Mirth Cardi. Isn't that beautiful? And that pink is really showing up now because there is more strands of it. There's 2 more strands to turn into pink now. Yep. And then we will be going into like a peachy pink or pink. We'll be going into like a fuchsia pink and then into like a little bit of a purple. And then it'll be going out to the teals. Might be able to get there. Okay. So we are also going to start the collar and the front. Now we are not doing the child's size. So in the adult size, this would be worked around 21. Okay, so we are going all the way up to row 27 because we are doing the biggest size. And it tells you the lowest size outside the bracket, and there's 3 other sizes inside the bracket, depending on which size you want to make. So, and then there's a note here that says there are 2 repeat groups in the fall section rounds and then it says child, and then in a brackets is adult. Okay. So round 1, let me just get my magnet to cooperate. There we go. Round 1. So here we go. We are going to need our stitch guide. That's on the very first page of these 3. This is the last page. This is page 3. So I'm just going to have to get my first page out here so that I can look at the stitches. I'll just take both of these out here. Okay, and we're just going to rearrange this again to where I want it. Oh, that's a little bit high. There we go. And we're going to put our magnets back on. And we are right there. Okay. So here is our stitch guide is right here beside me where I can see it. Okay. Just going to move this over just a smidge so you can see it too. There's our stitch guide from this blue line to the top of this blue line down here. Okay. So let's get our work back in front of us. Okay. So round 1 says to start with a beginning shell. So if you look over the stitch guide, you just go down to where it says beginning shell, and it says to chain 3 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochets in next stitch or chain space. Okay? So we are going to do the chain 3 first. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do 1 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochets in this next chain space. So double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets in this chain space. Okay, so there is your beginning V. I am just going to move my stitch marker up to that chain 3 space. There's the beginning. There's our first beginning shell. Okay, so now it says chain 2 and double crochet in the next chain 6 space. So chain 2, 1, 2, and you're going to do a double crochet into the next chain space. Just 1 double crochet. Okay, so your work looks like this. This is the chain space. There's your double crochet. All right, now it says we did the double crochet in the next chain. So chain 2, and then we're going to do that first. Whoops, 1, 2, and I'm just going to pinch it. It says to shell in next chain space. Then you're going to chain 2 and double crochet in the next chain space. Chain 2. And you are going to, and then it has 2 different sizes because the outside one of the brackets is the child size and the one inside the bracket is the adult size. That's how many times you are going to do that shell in next chain space, chain 2, and double crochet in the next chain space, and then chain 2 again. We are going to do it 35 times because we are doing the adult size. Okay, so our proper, just a regular shell is 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets into that one space. So we have our chain 2 already. Our next space is right here where my thumb is. And we're going to do our crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets all into this same space. Okay, just like that. So that is a regular shell. So I am going to do my little trick with my other stitch marker. And because they want us to do it a lot of times, I am going to see where that takes me. And it should take me all the way to the other end, because after the 35 times it says to slip stitch in third chain from beginning chain 3 to should have 36 shells altogether. So maybe I won't do the stitch marker thing and we'll just do the whole shell thing all the way to the other end, and then maybe we can count them after to make sure we have the proper amount, but I'm pretty sure we will. So we're just going to keep on going here. I'm just going to put my crochet hook back in the whole loop there. So after the shell, it wants you to do a chain 2 and 1 double crochet in the next shell. Okay, there we go. So this is the pattern that they want us to repeat. They want us to repeat the shell, chain 2, and double crochet in the next space, and then another chain 2. Okay, we're going to do this all the way around till we get back to over here, and then it will tell us how it wants us to join. Chain 2, shell in the next chain space, so 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets, all in the same space. Then you're going to chain 2 and do 1 double crochet in the next chain space. Oops. Okay, chain 2, and you're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, all in this one space. Okay, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, and you're going to do another shell in this chain space. So 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the same chain space. Okay, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next double crochet or chain space, chain 2, shell in the next chain space, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, oops, I caught my yarn. There we go. Okay, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain space. Chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, all in next space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain space. Chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, chain or 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, and as you can see, we are at our second armhole now in this round. Chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the next space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2 and shell in the next chain space, oh, I caught my yarn somewhere. There we go. Chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next double crochet or chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, my yarn got caught in there again somewhere. Let's try that again. Okay, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain space. Okay, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, oh geez, whoops, everything's falling apart here. Hang on 1 second. I gotta fix this. Oh boy. first jerk. Okay. There we go. All right. There we go. Everybody okay still? You didn't get shook up too much, did you? And we can still see what we're doing here. Whoops. There we go. Stay. Alrighty. Is everybody all right? Did you have a good fall? All right. Hopefully nothing else falls over. So we just did a 1 double crochet. So we're going to do chain 2. And we're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the next chain space. Chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the next chain space. Chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet, the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain space, okay, look, we're changing again to even more pink. Woo, see? See how there's still quite a bit of yellow in there? We're going down to 1 strand out of the 6 in yellow, and the other 5 are pink. Here's the fluffy part that we're just going to flatten a little bit more. Okay, you're going to do your chain 2 and 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, and see, there's our beginning. So this next chain space, you're going to do 1 double crochet in. After you've done your chain 2, whoops, I lost it. Okay, let's start that again. So you got your shell, you chain 2, you do 1 double crochet in the next chain space, whoops, and your chain 2. Okay, because that whole section ended with a chain 2. So we're going to slip stitch in third chain of beginning 3 to join. So when you go over here, there's your chain 3. You're going to slip stitch. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. You're going to slip stitch into the top of your chain 3. like so, to join. So we have just completed round 1 of the collar and front of your Mirth Cardi. So far, this is what it's turning out to be. See all that pink in there now? Plus, you have your armholes going now. There's your armhole with shells going around it too. Okay. And we're going to move on to round 2. So round 2 and 3 are the exact same as the one that we're going to do right now. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to take my stitch marker off of there. And round 2, we are going to slip stitch to chain 2 space of shell. Okay, so your shell is right here. So you have to do 2 slip stitches. You're going to do 1 in your double crochet stitch. And you're going to do 1 more right into that chain 2 space of the beginning shell. Okay. And then you're going to do a beginning shell. Whoops. You're going to do a beginning shell right into that chain 2 space that you're right now. Okay, so the beginning shell again is chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to put my stitch marker right around that chain. You're going to do 1 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets right into that chain 2 space. So there is your beginning shell right there. Okay, now you're going to chain 2, and you're going to do 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. So we are going to do a chain 2, and you're going to do your double crochet right into the top of that 1 double crochet in the chain space. Like so. Okay, now you're going to chain 2, and you're going to do a shell in the chain space of next shell. Then you're going to chain 2, and you're going to double crochet in the next double crochet and chain 2. You're going to do this all the way around, and you're going to also do this exact same round for round 3 as well. So let's go ahead and get to this. I might not talk all the way around this one because I'm going to do the first little bit here with you, and then I will continue around. I might whisper them because something has to fill the silence, right? Nobody wants to listen to dead air. So we do our chain 2, and we're going to do a shell into the chain 2 space of the shell from the previous round. So shell in shell, chain 2, 2 more double crochets in there. Oh, I forgot to mark off my rounds. So technically we are on round, so 22, 23, we are on round 24. Okay, so we just did round 23. We are on round 24. Chain 2, 1 double crochet into the top of the previous double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets into the center chain 2 of the previous shell, okay, chain 2, and double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 space of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's because I caught a yarn from down below. Okay, let's redo that. Okay, so double crochet, there we go. That's better. Chain 2 and shell into the chain 2 of the previous shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the shell, chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, whoops, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the shell or chain 2 space of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, ouch. Chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, Whoops. Chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, double crochet in the double crochet. Make sure you do the chain 2 in between. Chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, chain 2, double crochet in the double crochet, chain 2, shell in the chain 2 of the shell, Hey, how's it going?
It's cool, girl.
Cool.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah,
We're on round 2 of the collar in front.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Who's your others?
Oh, Elizabeth just said hi. Hello. Oh, and Angela.
Hi, everybody.
Christina was on since the beginning, but it looks like there's 3 people in here now.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Elizabeth says, hello there. I had to stop in before I go to sleep to see what color is up. I'll watch the replay tomorrow. Perfect. Yes. So I think tonight I'm we're just going to finish round 2 of the collar, and round 3 is exactly the same. So we'll finish up to round 3, and then I will probably come back on Saturday afternoon because I'm off Saturday and I will try and finish it on Saturday and Sunday, those 2 days. Because my mother will be sleeping because she's on night shifts. So the house will be nice and quiet. And I will be able to hopefully finish this pattern on Saturday and Sunday with everybody. And then you will definitely see the colors blooming as they go. See, a lot of pink and peachy pink in there now. Almost looks like fire, doesn't it?
Just about, yeah.
Goes out. So Angela, hi. What yarn are you using and what pattern? I am making a Mirth Cardi. It is from an Interweave crochet magazine from summer of 2014. It is, and I am using Sheep Ease Whirl yarn. It is a self color changing yarn. This is what it's going to. So we're going out to this like peachy pink, and then we're going to a fuchsia, a purple, and a teal and blue. I don't know if we're going to get to these colors, but hopefully it will come really close because it'll look really cool having these colors out near the edge of the Cardi. So this is the back of it. And this lady here is got the side view. There's her arm going through the armhole that we just did tonight. And then we still got to do all of this for around the arms and the collar. It does not go all the way around the chest, but it is a nice big size. It fits quite a few people, and there is different sizes. There are smaller sizes that you can do on the pattern. And I have said earlier in the video tonight that some people have asked for this pattern. I have been trying to email them to them if they leave their email address in the comments below after. And nope, it's a number 1 yarn actually, and it's 60% cotton and 20 or 40% acrylic. But it's classified as a size 1 yarn. I love using this stuff. It feels amazing. It drapes really nice, and it does have a bit of stretch in it. So if you do happen to catch it on something, it will stretch a little bit before you can get it off there before it gets wrecked. It comes in all sorts of different colors. It even comes in ombre colors. So I get this yarn delivered from yarncanada.ca because I live in Canada. It's the easiest place for me to get yarn because Walmart doesn't always have their yarn stocked up properly all the time. Roll with it yarn would probably work too if it's a size 1. This ball has 1,094 yards in it, so it's probably more than what I need for this, but I liked the colors. I also have one that goes from pink to like a gray and then a black. But we are trying to do this pattern online here because it was too big of a video for me to do on my cell phone. So that's why I've been doing the tutorials live. But I was saying, because I've been having a problem trying to get, yes, thank you. I like it too. It's very beautiful. I have my Facebook link for my page in my About tab on my YouTube channel. If you want to go click on that link, it will take you exactly to where I posted this pattern, this 3-page pattern on my Facebook channel. If anybody wants to go over there and get the pattern, you can just right click on each picture and save them to your picture files, and you can print them off from your computer. Okay, so that being said, we are at just past the 2-hour limit. So I'm going to let everybody get to the end of row 3, the same as when we were just doing row 2. And then I will see everybody on Saturday afternoon, probably just after lunchtime around. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. I don't mind. I like sharing. This wasn't a paid pattern. It was just one from a magazine that I picked up, and there's a whole bunch of other patterns in there too that I liked too. But this one really caught my eye because I liked the look of this. There's the center of it. So this is in the back, and then it goes all the way out. And here's an armhole, and it goes out to this peachy pink color. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of a ginormous doily until you get to the armhole parts and you see these big, huge holes. But it does kind of look like a doily, but it looks like more like a flower with the petals. So it's very, very pretty. And I am going to say goodnight to everybody. And thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget to hit the like. And if you subscribe and hit that bell, you will be notified when I do come on Saturday and Sunday to finish this beautiful pattern off. And I enjoy doing this. I don't mind sharing everything. I don't normally talk this much, so I'm a very quiet person, but this makes me talk more. I live in Savannah, Georgia, and that would be nice and cool. It is very nice and cool. It is a summer top. And if you just wear like a white, depends on which color you choose. If you wear like a white or a black or a gray tank top underneath or whatever, it would look really, really sharp, because I have one that's made out of lilacs, teals, and greens, and I love it. I wore it to work one day and I got so many comments, and then my head cashier boss wanted me to do this tutorial so that she could do this at home as well. So that is why I am doing this, because I've got lots of requests for this pattern. Yes. Have a good night. Thank you all for coming, and stay safe. And this is Just Frog It. Bye.